Were you coming in because you wanted to...
I'll report something. Yeah, could you read that script for me, please? I've been trying to report it to police up and down the country. To the point I had 2 big portfolios made up. I went to the Met Police. They said that was too much evidence. I've been investigating the Freemasons and Illuminati for the past 4 years. This is just a snippet of what I've got.
Have you done all this yourself? Yeah.
Someone helped me write it out. Yeah.
This one here, mate, is from Barnsley. Have you got a different one? Maybe.
Oh.
It's
maybe it is, but they let me out the door. The lady's name is Annalise. That's who you need to speak to there. She said you can go up by yourself.
Up at Carsfield?
Yeah.
Just today?
Sorry?
Just today you've got out?
Just today, yeah. How someone has to let you out the door there. It's not just like a normal thing, like you push a button.
Did you have to sign anything to go out?
No, they said you can go out, you're on the board and go out by yourself. That's what they said to me.
How long have you been?
I've been out for about 2 hours. I come straight here from the bus. They even give me the bus fare, £4.65. They told me to give them the money back. But anyway, I'm trying to report about the Freemasons and Illuminati for the past few months or whatever, because now I've got irrefutable proof and I've got a hell of a lot of evidence. Yeah. So 1 second, I've got this bus ticket that I've got here. They give me £4.65. I've got no money in my bank, I've got no cash on me, I go get paid for another 2 days. That's what they said to keep on me to give it them back.
Yeah, so
yeah. I'm not running off, I'm going back. Why would I come to a police station?
I know, exactly.
It doesn't really make too much sense, does it?
Yeah. How long were you in Carsfield for?
About 2 weeks or so. But basically, what I'm doing is I've been trying to report the Freemasons and Illuminati for the past 2 or 3 months, to the point I went down to the Met Police, the anti-terrorism police down there. They said I had too much evidence. Now, how can you have too much evidence to prosecute someone? Surely that would be a good thing, right, if you had too much? Yeah. So I'd like you to just read that statement for me, please. Cool.
Well, look, I'm
that book.
Just trying to find out what's happening at Carsfield if you need to go back up there.
Oh, I'll go back up there myself. I've got my bus ticket. I'm not going to go there.
Come out just now to
I'm trying. This is really frustrating for me because I'm really trying to report this, and every police station I've gone to doesn't seem to want to read the script.
No, I'll have a look at that. I'll get some details off you as well.
That's fine, but you need to take this. I've got proof that my family were in the Freemasons.
If I just note your details just now.
Yeah.
All right.
I've got proof that my family were in the Freemasons. I've got proof, and because they said it was too much information, okay, and I'll put it on a USB stick for you.
It's Dale. Do you have a Y in your name?
No, yeah.
D-E-Y-L-E. What's your surname?
Smith.
Smith. What is your date of birth?
9/11/87.
9/11/87. Are you working at the moment?
I'm not working at the minute, no.
That's all right. Where were you born? What city?
Hemel Hempstead, H-E-M-E-L. H-E-M-E-L.
Yeah.
Hempstead, Hempstead. What is is that your badge number, 1231?
Yeah, aye.
Okay.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll just record everything, just
that's
keep
fine.
everyone right in that. Okay, you happy enough
for
that?
Yeah, I'm happy enough for that.
Right, no worries from that.
Do you have a mobile number?
Can you record this so this is all on your screen? Because I've got 2 big portfolios of this.
We can take that USB.
Can I get a receipt for that as well?
Yeah, aye.
Basically, if you don't act upon the information I've given you, you need to ask a neurologist the questions I've asked you to ask in here. I burst the blood-brain barrier, so you've got your meninges, which is a protective layer to protect your brain. You've got a blood-brain barrier, and then you've got your brain underneath that. I burst that about just over 3 years ago. Now, at the same time, I started looking into secret societies, this, that, and the other. I started getting these messages from the job centre, like repetitive number timing. So there are repetitive numbers like 000 up to 999. There are repeating numbers 1212 to 1313. There are doubling numbers 1122, 1144, 1133. There are also mirrored numbers, so 1001 you put a mirror in front of it, or 2002 you put a mirror in front of that, and it comes up with these numbers. I have been trying to report all of this because I thought it was strange. There was even messaging me at my date of birth, 9/11. You can check that all online. I've got folders full of evidence, or you can. That's the video you want to see on there, and it's also got a link to my Facebook. There's loads more on my Facebook about this, about repetitive numbers, and what they do is they symbolise everything through numbers. So the police's number, what is it?
999.
Right. The NHS number, what is it?
111.
Right. So I'm telling you, I burst my blood-brain barrier about 3 years ago. I've had 2 CT scans. They've said that I couldn't see these CT scans. They wouldn't show them to me.
Okay.
Even when I went back there about a few weeks later, I said, no, you can't see them. We've looked at them. It's fine. Wouldn't give me no evidence to say that I could show people that look, I actually have seen it. But anyway, that's happened. So who are you going to believe? The person that's decalcified their brain to the point, if there's online posts about decalcification of the pineal gland, it should not be on the internet at all. It shouldn't be on the internet. Nothing about decalcification. Someone says the word decalcification to you at face value. Would you believe something that's calcified? decalcification, calcified.
I have no idea about any of that stuff.
Do you know how many police officers that have got, like, it's common knowledge there's plenty of Freemasons within the police. It is the better idea to take the police force over if you're going to start a cult, right?
Okay.
So you can manage everything. So basically, I've decalcified my brain. I took down in England, they put calcium and magnesium in the water, so it's hard water you get down there. Bought a distiller, I went vegan, and I thought you had to decalcify your brain. Decalcify your brain to access it. I burst the blood-brain barrier.
Just because you were doing this
I was
decalcification?
fasting, yeah, I was fasting and
right.
stuff. I thought you had to completely rip off all the calcium inside your head and the myelin, and I was assisted by a bad group of people that give him these potatoes. They're called the Meat Junction in Bedford.
Yeah.
It was one of the older sisters that worked there. Give me these potatoes that had nothing, had all the fibre and everything taken out, and I felt it blow up like a balloon. I went, like, you know, like if you hold your breath, you can make your head go red. Yeah, I felt my brain expand like that. So there's a guy online with 90% of his brain missing. They won't tell you how he did that, but I know how he did it, and he's obviously joined. But I will not, under any circumstances, join him. It's basically, is melatonin produced in the centre of your brain, which regulates sleep. How does he still sleep? If the optic nerve runs through your brain like this, how does he still see? Remember, there's 90% of his brain gone.
Yeah.
If the nerves in your body send receptors to your brain, pain receptors in your brain, how does he still feel pain? If there's a signal in your stomach, how does he still know when to eat? They're lying about the brain and its actual function here. So I have burst it. I need your help. This needs to be looked at seriously.
Yeah, right, okay, Dale, stop.
It doesn't, just because someone...
Two minutes,
yeah.
2 minutes, Dale, right, okay.
I'll finish getting your details.
Yeah,
That's alright.
get
Just
your
a couple
details,
more.
and then I'll ask you, can I keep this? Or have you got another
You're going to have to copy
or
it.
You're going to have to copy it, no worries. Right, and I think we'll probably take you back, we'll give you a run back up to Carson.
I'll go back there anyway. I'm going back.
I think we'll probably have to give you a run
Right,
back
can I
up.
get Annalise to come out the front then? Can you ask Annalise to come out the front? Because she's the one that let me off the ward. Annalise is the manager
Oh
on
yeah,
the
we
ward.
speak to her up at Carson.
Yeah, because I don't want no story
Yeah.
because they're trying to stitch me up on all sorts at the minute.
No.
Because this seems like a bit of a stitch to me. Oh, we haven't let him out for the ward.
Yeah.
Why would I walk off?
When do you think...
I've never run off from
No,
Yeah,
never run off
if you
before.
said-
When do you think you're getting released from Carson?
on the 19th.
So that for another week.
Yeah, exactly. So it does not make sense.
You're just out for the day. You've come down to the station.
For the day,
You're
come
gonna
down to
go
the station,
back
try and
up.
report all this, and actually get the police to take this evidence and give me a receipt because it needs to be looked at. Both my uncles have been murdered. My friend Mark Tully, he got murdered about a year and a bit ago. Said it was anyone that they kill, they just cremate the body. So there's no proof of what I'm saying. They said Mark Tully had COVID, but he's going to be cremated, so you're never going to get proof from ashes.
No. Okay.
Like there's people all over the world, terrorist attacks like 9/11.
Yep.
I can link that to 7/7. I can link that to the sub on the news that sunk.
Yep.
And I can link it to Titanic. And here's how you link it, because they're using numbers as signatures.
Yep.
And if I was a serial killer, and
Dale, can I stop you for 2
one
minutes?
second, no, please, I have to say this because I would like this
go
on this video.
Right, okay.
So, if I was a serial killer and I was leaving 111 on the side of a wall at every
Yeah.
crime scene, you go, fucking hell, there's a bit of a pattern here. That keeps coming up. Like the film Jigsaw. You see the film Jigsaw, right? It leaves a little
Okay,
jigsaw piece,
right.
yeah? So that'd be classed as evidence, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So 9/11, there were 77 people that escaped the South Tower at 9/11 from different countries. There's the number 77. Flight 77 hit the Pentagon. The 7/7 bombings, was number 77, there's two sevens next to each other. The imploding sub on the news, Hamish Harding, went on the course from 9th to the 11th. Paul Nargalot, who was in there with him, was 77 years old. They'd done that 111 years after the Titanic sunk, which is 111.
Yep.
I've got rakes. And no
Got
one
a
seems...
lot. I'll have a look at it.
No, there's loads more than that, mate. I've got
Yeah,
that much.
I know.
Yeah, well,
Just
information.
if you give my colleague your details,
Yeah.
all right, and then we'll get a couple of details off you as well. I think we'll be giving you a run up the road, but I'll just confirm it all just now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. So just
Yeah,
rest of
what
the
was the
details.
rest of your mobile? What's your mobile number?
07448
Yeah,
198
198
867
867. Perfect. And what is your address just now, Dale?
18 Ancrum Court.
One.
But I even went because of the state of the mental health system up here, and what they did with my uncle years ago. He died in 2013.
Yeah.
They let him off the ward, and then 2 weeks later he was found dead.
And that was up here.
Yeah,
Was he up-
that,
was
that,
he-
that, you can ask my cousin Nathan that. They let him off the ward, and then 2 weeks later he was found dead. Now I'm not being funny. If they've just told you I've been let off the ward and without their permission,
Yeah, so
they're
you're-
talking shite.
What? Do you know your postcode at Ancrum Court?
DD2 3AL.
Yeah.
3AL.
We're intending to take him back up to Carsview. He's not effectively released at the moment.
How am I not?
Because I take it you're still.
I'm
you're
still
meant to
on
be in there. What
section,
did you say,
yeah, I'm
18th or
section.
19th? did you think? Is that when
Sorry,
they told
no, they didn't. Sorry, what was that?
Did you think you were getting out on 18th?
19th.
19th, so they've told you that that's
Section.
your...
That's my section 2 papers to the 19th. You've got there.
Sorry?
Have you got my? I've got it. Thought I still had it. Thought you still had it. Here. Because they're trying to really badly cover this whole thing up. They're trying to cover up this tapeworm that's inside my head. Yeah. They're killing people down here through decalcification of the pineal gland. That doctor shouldn't be. That advice shouldn't be given to you from from any Tom, Dick and Harry online. That should be given to you from a doctor or a neurosurgeon. Anything that could damage your brain. Would you agree? Shouldn't be online?
No, it shouldn't be online.
No, it shouldn't be online at all. No.
That's what we're talking about, yeah. Exactly, Dale.
There's the 19th. That's when it started. I think I might.
19th to 7th. So were you down in Barnsley?
That I didn't want to come back to Scotland. I left Scotland. I gave up my place because of how terrible the mental health system is in Scotland.
Went back down south to try
I went
and
back
get
down
help
south
there
to try and get help
instead.
there, and then what they do is they fly little bastards section to you. Now you're under our powers. You can't do anything yourself, and you've got to go back up there.
Oh, so they've put you back up here?
They
Like
put me back up here, even though I didn't want to come back
mental
because
health
they said it goes off your last address. I had an address in Hemel Hempstead I could have went to. I give them that address. Then they said, "Oh, it goes off your last doctor." So they're bending it, the whole thing to their will.
Who took you back up here? Who brought you back up?
Mental health services.
Mental health services brought you back up.
They got like different teams and stuff they do for it now. It's a bit mad, really. If you ask me, driving someone 7 hours up the road,
Yeah,
8
so you
hours
got
up the road.
driven back up by then.
But you can take a photo. You can
Go ahead,
photo.
Sean.
So is that your only copy of that specific folder? 'Cause
Yeah.
You've got loads more at home, but that's that only copy of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. When did you get back up to Scotland?
About 2-3 weeks ago. I can't remember.
Right, okay.
It's all been a bit of a tiring one, this, because I'm not being funny. My friends and family have been murdered along the way, and I'm not happy about it at all.
Yeah, you've got a lot going on.
Yeah, 100%.
What
We wouldn't
going
get
on?
through the charge bar with them just now. No worries. Right, I think someone's going to come and give you a lift back up.
Okay.
We can get
I can
copies
walk
of this,
back there, it's not an
or
issue.
we'll give you a lift. One of the two. And that they're just a bit concerned that you just begin.
Why am I not
Get
getting?
reported
Listen, just
missing.
because someone's got a bit of background of
Yeah.
mental health, yeah. 1 second, hold this, yeah. Just because I've got a background of mental health, why am I not being taken seriously? Because I seem to know a lot more than you do about the human brain.
No, yeah, I'm being serious.
No, I'm not being taken seriously.
Stuff like that and things.
I'm not being taken seriously.
The way I will look at this deal, alright?
If-
But somebody would have to take you back up to the
That's
Castle
fine.
View.
No, but yeah, I want you to read that off now while you've
Yeah.
got it, or
I'll give
photocopy
you that
it.
back then.
Photocopy it while you've got it, or give me your email address. I'll email it to you because I had one of your officers about 2-3 weeks ago, for about a month ago. I emailed him this, and the moment I said I was going public
Yeah.
with it, I didn't get an email back from him, and that was Officer Fox McLachlan. He's got an all-seeing eye on his arm there, proves he's a member. I didn't get one email back from him.
So you
Nothing.
emailed him this stuff
I've
here?
emailed him this
Where
stuff.
did you
He's
print
got,
it
he's got
out?
loads of it, and then I even
Castle View, or
the rest of the stuff's in Cast View. Yeah.
yeah, where did you print it out though?
I got paid someone to do it for
You
me.
paid, alright, you had to go to the shop and get
340 quid for there was 4 folders. I'll give one set to
That's a
Luton.
lot,
So,
mate.
hold on, one set. I'll give one set to Luton. Luton have got a set, but they told me to bring it to Dundee. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why have I got to bring it to Dundee? I'm reporting terrorist attacks and murders all over the world. It can go to any police station. It
They
wouldn't matter.
told you to come to Dundee.
They told me to give it to Dundee. Like, all the police officers are palming this off to one to another.
Getting passed on.
It's just getting past the buck, past the
And yeah,
buck.
well, like,
No one's going to take the blame,
And you've
and it'll
got-
be failed by the system and all this bullshit. Yeah.
And so you didn't even want to come back up to Scotland?
No,
You got
I
brought
no,
back up
I got
here?
brought back up here because they're
Is
clever.
that against your
The,
will?
the system is rigged, yeah. It is clever. So they get someone like me that finds this out. This is why there's a reason for closed courts in the UK as well, where you can't record anything in court. If you start recording in court, what happens if I start to record and then I'll release it to public? What is it? You know, you're a police officer.
Well, if you went into court
And
start
recorded it,
recording
yeah.
you'll go and record.
Yeah, and what would the charge be?
And, you'd be
Contempt of court?
Contempt of court. Or
Yeah,
contempt
that is the reason for closed courts in this country. Because someone like me comes along, starts blurting out Freemasons, this, Illuminati, this, that, and the other, and then that's the reason, the exact reason for it. Someone starts saying this about, I know exactly what. You can go online and type in Third Eye and Mind's Eye. Tupac even rapped about it. He sung about it. That's why they shut him up. That's why he got shot. He didn't get shot because it was gang warfare. He got shot because he was speaking through his music a hell of a lot. And there's loads of that on my Facebook page.
When did you start looking into all this?
About
When
4
did
years
this-
ago, I've got rakes of it.
This
Like,
has been written
and
recently.
you see,
because it says 4 years ago. Yeah. So.
yeah, this month, maybe
2021
a
or
month,
something like that. Then yeah.
month, yeah, roughly, yeah. And like, you see the gangster Dave Courtney. They caught the gangster in London that's so-called shot himself. He never shot himself.
No.
I've got proof of him wearing Masonic symbolism on his top. I've got proof of him doing like a Masonic compass with his hands around his friends, and he actually looks quite smug about it as well. To be fair, he's like, maybe you might actually be doing something about it, because I do know there is a resistance in these groups that don't want to see the bad ones take over the fucking world. Because the bad ones are fucking, they're gone. Like, their heads completely gone. Like they need to build these mental places and stick them cunts in it, because them cunts are chopping up kids and having sex with kids and shit.
You've got obviously quite a lot in.
Yeah.
You said you got another four.
I've got 2 folders like that. So 2 folders that I've got as one set. I took this bit out because I thought I'll shorten it for you and stick it on a USB for you.
Yeah.
So the rest of the folders on that USB?
There's a link to my Facebook. There's 95% of my Facebook on there. There is a recording of my Facebook on there. There's what else is there? A link to my Facebook. A narrated video of the portfolios. Sorry, I'm just a bit tired.
No,
that's alright.
It's been a bit exhausting doing all this.
Yeah,
but there's loads of stuff on this. I'd like you to take this off me and get a receipt and get CID to investigate this, because we're talking about serious shit. It's not like these people ain't playing about. They're bombing countries. I can also link the World War One and World War Two and World War Three to the number 68. They're signing their crimes for numbers. So you get for World War One's date that it started, the official date. I've got that.
Okay.
Split the year and then just add them numbers up. Add up to 68. Same with World War Two. Split the year. So you do 19. I think it was 1939. It was, wasn't it? Or
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. So it's split the year. Adds up to 68. Russia invading Ukraine adds up to 68. They're staging all of this.
And how did you work out all these numbers? Like, how did that?
I just looked into things because my family are Freemasons. So my granddad was born in 1939. My uncles both found dead, so-called suicided at 39. So you do 3 plus 9 is 12. Do it 3 times because there's 3 39s there. Adds up to 36. The roulette table at the casinos at 36. Every number from 1 to 36 adds up to 666. If you go and look at Monster Energy,
Does it?
yeah, it does. Yeah.
1 to 36. Add them all.
Yeah, add them all adds up to 666. And if you look at Monster Energy drinks, that claw marks on there are Hebrew for 666.
Yeah.
Like they're putting this stuff in front of your face and they're showing you what they're doing, and they just do it. They don't give a fuck.
So like
Subliminal. Like if you was worried about the Freemasons or Illuminati putting a price on your head, what would it be? Because I'm saying you can be put under control for astral projection, like a thing in Dead on Brown, where he goes, I'm going to place you under control, you're going to do this. And you go, nah, that's all set up. It's not. What would the price be on your head? What would another word be for that? Like a bounty? Bounty, right?
Oh, so I thought you were asking how much a price would be for my head.
No. How much would
10
it?
million.
If they was putting a price on someone's head, what would it be called? It'd be called a bounty, right?
Yeah, you could call it
Bounty
yeah.
chocolate bars.
Right.
They put under control. They'll look at that, this, that, and the other. They're making out all this doesn't exist in this world. Have you ever in your life seen images in your head?
In what way?
No, just in any way.
Well, I could close my eyes and think of an image, yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
That makes you
If I told you to close your eyes.
that now makes you a schizophrenic. That's a visual hallucination you're having.
Right.
They've convinced the whole
I
world.
can imagine an image.
Like they've convinced the whole world that this is all mental health.
Could you imagine? Can you not imagine?
I can see images. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
so if you
images.
close your eyes, you can see images.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So me, Rebecca.
Yeah, you're now schizophrenic. Have you ever had a dream? Anyone in the world who's ever had a dream is now schizophrenic. That's the truth. They're trying to play it out, so they're going to try and get all the professionals and play all this out, so smooth it all over. Oh no, this is just this. No, because there's so much truth I've told. I've got loads. Fucking rakes of it. I'll tell you, I urinated out the calcium when I was drinking that distilled water, yeah?
Yeah.
Got up to Dundee Hospital, there was a guy there, the statue stood with his cock out. The statue at the hospital, right next to the helipad. They leave good symbolism. There's good and bad symbolism in the world. Do you know the club Firewater?
Yeah.
Right, so what do you associate element fire with? Something good or something bad? Be bad, right? Distilled
Could be,
water, so bad water. You walk 2 seconds down the road from that, on the side of the corner of the street, market. Where'd you get vegetables from? Market. They're doing this as a game with everybody. It's not funny, mate. It's like for fucking. Like Caroline Flack, her date of birth was 9/11. She got found hung. She was where her top says. Yeah. Jill Dando, she got shot. She was working for Crime Stoppers. Repetitive numbers, 555111. My uncles, 339's there, that's 36.
Yeah, you mentioned
Repetitive
that
number.
earlier.
You know, I'll go back to just to refresh my memory, so it's for the camera as well. But there's a lot to take it. Where was you here?
Yeah, I was on about this.
Right, well, I remember this.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll go back to where is this? I think it might be. I'm not sure which way it is.
Yeah.
But I've got loads, mate. Like rates.
Did you speak to guys from Lockheed earlier on in the police?
No, they rang me back. It was a strange one. They actually.
I don't know if they're going to come down to give you a lift up the road if it's them that you spoke to earlier.
They rang me
somebody
back.
else.
1 second.
Yeah.
What am I looking to be charged with as well? What, you said it's not fit enough to be charged.
No, you wouldn't be able to come in here if we were need to speak to you about other stuff. Obviously, we've got this.
Right, 1 second.
You know.
I've got rates of this, and this needs to be taken on board. Here's the people. Look, there you go. There's. I know where that page was a minute ago.
Yeah, I've got my finger on it.
Right. So look, Colin Smith, proof. Hempstead. Freemasons compass on the top left of my grave. That's up at Burke Hill. They're
Sorry, just start again. Who's Colin Smith?
My uncle, Colin Smith, proof. Hemel Hempstead, Freemasons compass on the top left of his grave. I've got proof of that up at Burke Hill. They're in a Freemasons graveyard. They've hid the dates of when they were born.
Right.
Which is very strange. Do you not think it's a bit strange?
Yeah.
Matthew Smith, proof. Repetitive numbers in the comments. So I've got linked. Someone's commented on his post and put 333 in there.
Is that your uncle as well?
Huh?
Is that your other
Our uncle,
Is
yeah.
that
Hayley
uncle?
Smith, proof. Kettering, that's my sister. An all-seeing eye on her arm.
Yeah.
Mark Tully, proof. Photographic
Sorry,
evidence.
I read about your sister at the start. What happened to your sister?
She died of sarcoma.
Right.
Yeah, she died of sarcoma, but they burnt her body as well. She got cremated.
Okay.
Mark Tully, proof. Hemel Hempstead, photographic evidence. Now, Mark Tully used to own a company in Hemel Hempstead. You can ask anyone down there
Yep.
called M&S Direct Access. Mark and Sharon Price. Now, I went on company's house. His name's been taken off the company's house thing. You telling me these people that run the world can't do this shit? They fully can do the whole. You know the thing on Fast and Furious, God's Eye. Did you
Yeah.
ever see that film? They can do that. Yeah, believe me, we're in that day and age. So Dave Courtney as well.
Is that the gangster you were talking about? About
Yeah.
shot?
Yeah, he got shot. There's photographic evidence in hand signs in the form of Freemasons compass. Mickey Hall, proof in Hemel. Now, his brother, and I'm saying this to do the Freemasons and Illuminati, it's nothing to do with handshakes, it's to do with hand signs and sign language they start pulling when someone finds a secret out. So his brother, on the 222nd photo of Mickey Hall's page, is the 222nd, one second, 222nd of Mickey Hall's, 222nd page of Mickey Hall's, there's proof, yeah?
Right.
Right? There's proof there.
Whitney Houston, yeah.
Whitney Houston, her age, 36. My friend John Curry as well, he'll be here somewhere. I'll show
She was
you.
36 when she died.
So Lewis Dent, proof. Hemel Hempstead, hand sign language. On the same thing on his mum's Facebook, in the 222nd photo, he's doing this. He's doing that of peace sign. Ross Turner, proof. Hemel Hempstead, he stood next to repetitive numbers. John Curry, proof. And he was one of my old pals, 36. Every number from 1 to 36 adds up to 666. That's when he died. DMX, repetitive numbers in his songs. Laurie Moore, proof. Hemel Hempstead. That's someone I used to know in Hemel Hempstead. So they use number plates as well, so they stick their 666 555 whatever, and they drive past. Like, you're saying it's mad or whatever, but it's not. It's the truth. It's the secret they're holding down here about being human being. Harry Dunn.
Yeah.
Princess Diana. This is where it gets interesting. You type in what year was the Freemasons
Yeah.
first established. 17. 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1. 7, 1 7. See what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
what
77. You type in. Right, this is first date of birth. First two parts of her date of birth, yeah?
7, yeah.
Yeah. Now,
78.
right. No, next to each other. Leave that standing there.
So 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
So right now, add that up. 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 1. What does that add up to?
16.
17.
Yeah, sorry. No.
Yes.
9 plus. Oh, I've never
Yes.
seen the one there. Yeah,
Yeah.
17, you're right. Yeah.
Right, yeah, so you type in when was the Freemasons first established, it says 1717. This is all old, these transfer links. But there's loads more on my Facebook, you can see it all on there. So could you just take a photocopy of that? If you want a copy, come to the ward with us and get a copy of that.
Well, the guys are going up the
take
ward
this.
just now with you.
Sorry?
The guys are going up the ward just now with you.
Oh, okay, can I have
Things
that?
like that. See, before you go in the car,
Yeah.
I just need to give you a quick search, mate. Just
Yeah.
so you don't have anything. You don't have anything sharp.
No, no, it's fine.
Things. Just take your hands out of the pocket and